The Voodoo Donut menu, Halloween Horror Nights dates, and more on episode 291 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 291 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I am Darren, and joining me is Tracy.
Hello!
Chris.
A good day to you all.
And Lee.
Hello everyone! I'm liking the energy of this so far.
Yes, and together we form the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Woo!
Dun, 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 dun.
Darren, is this because you watched Power Rangers the couple of days ago?
Yes, I did. And I'm trying to make it better in my head by making this show. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today?
Good. Yeah, all right.
Good.
I am excited to find out everybody's answers to the question we've got later on. I think it's going to be quite interesting.
It is. It's a very interesting question. But first, let's start like we always do with the Producers Club birthdays. Wait, it has my name next to it, but
Yes.
I'm not.
You are.
Wait.
That's how it is this week.
Whoa.
I know.
I'm doing the Producers Club birthday. Tracy, is this okay?
I have put a written complaint in.
She has as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys work that out. And I will very meekly say, happy birthday, Todd Garrett.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yes.
Happy birthday.
March 20. Yes. Happy birthday, Todd.
When was that, Darren? Sorry.
That was on March 20th.
Cool. All on these
So
laws.
it will be on March
Yes.
20th.
Yes.
Say. So happy birthday. And let's go ahead and go right over to Chris with the S.P.E.W.
Yes, a S.P.E.W. So this week's S.P.E.W. is actually from one of our Producers Club members. And also know her because she's my girlfriend.
That's handy.
All right. So I have a little shout out for a special somebody in Universal, and this is my little story. Hey, UUOP, I wanted to recognize Karen at the Pearl Factory in front of Lombardi's in Universal. For the past 2 years, I have walked past a pearl factory and would tell Chris, one day I'll do it. My birthstone is a pearl, and what better way than to pick your own? Well, for our anniversary, Chris had surprised me. What an awesome guy.
Aw.
I was so excited. When we walked up, Karen greeted us cheerfully and answered all my questions before even getting into the process of pricing. We must have been there for over an hour. True. Haha. Unfortunately, I'm highly allergic to certain metals, so it's usually hard for me to find jewelry that I like. Karen didn't mind. She took out every box, went through each pearl holder, class, type, and style to make sure I was going to be happy with my final result. When I had finally picked my oyster, we did a ritual, and you could tell how much she enjoyed her job. While opening the oyster, she was very informative, explaining how pearls are made and what they signified.
Cool.
What? Yeah. I won't give it all away.
Oh.
Every time we go back to Universal, she always remembers me and asks how my pearl's doing. I honestly believe little things that count, and Karen truly made the experience for me. I would highly recommend her to anybody. Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
That is so cool.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
loved it when she did it.
Aww.
It was Karen was an awesome lady, and she honestly does recognize us every time we pass by there.
That's cool.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Something you've
Aw.
talked about doing before, isn't it? The pearl thing. Because they do it in, is it Mitsukoshi in Epcot as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I've seen it before. I've
Yeah.
never actually seen the thing happen at Universal, but
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool too because we get the discount with the annual pass. So
Even better.
Yeah.
definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Tracy, would you like to tell everybody how to leave their S.P.E.W. Stories, not actual
Yeah.
S.P.E.W.?
we don't have buckets. Yes, we love hearing your awesome team member experiences, so please send us more. If you've had a team member go above and beyond to help make your trip extra special, jot it down in an email and send it to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Title it S.P.E.W, S-P-E.W. And don't forget to go to guest services when you're there and let them know too, because it does go on their record and it helps with promotions and bonuses and wage increases, I think.
little side note there, she actually did send it to guest services. So
Awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're quite surprised. I know when we did the RIP tour in 2015, we went and gave Tyler our tour guide because Tyler was amazing.
Yeah.
And they were actually quite shocked that we were in because they thought we were in there complaining And it's like, no, he was amazing.
Mm-hmm. They didn't actually know what to do, did they? They didn't know
it was
how
a
to
bit
fill a
weird,
form in or anything. It was just, really, people?
Yeah.
'Cause I think
Yeah.
at one-
When we did that, they had to get a manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did with us, yeah.
I
It's
think-
like, what? You
They
want
only
to
had
do
a
what?
complaint box on there.
Yeah, and I think at one point I just said, just give me some paper and a pen and I'll just write it all down.
Just listen to the next episode of the podcast. You'll hear all about it.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, good deal. Let's go on to a little bit of Did You Know with Mouse and Muggle.
Hey guys, this is Robin
And Michelle.
from Mouse and Muggle Travel Company with another great Did You Know tip. Hey Michelle, did you know that in Superhero Island, they have awesome artwork for all the different characters, and an artist by the name of Adam Hubert painted all of them, but they did not allow him to sign his name. How rude.
Huh.
So instead, he hid Adam in a bunch of different places inside of the artwork. So one of them, for example, just to give you a little first place to look, is in the Hulk arm, like where the Hulk hand is coming through, the crease between the thumb and the pointer finger, where the lines from his hand, like the creases in your hand, it makes up Adam.
Really?
Within that crease. So when you're just looking at it, you wouldn't necessarily know. But then when you really look at it, you can see Adam.
That is funny.
Isn't that cool?
What a little stinker.
Good for him. Get your name up there, buddy.
That's funny. Now I'm going to have to go
Yeah.
look for these things.
I know. I love all the little hidden things that are going on. I like to look for those.
Yeah, we should totally go and try to take pictures of all of them.
Yeah, that's a great scavenger hunt item,
Oh, totally is. So putting
Yeah.
that down. Good job.
right?
I like that one.
Put that on our scavenger hunt.
Yep.
Great. Well, awesome. That does it for this week's Did You Know by the Mouse.
And the Muggle.
For everyone listening, Adam Kubert is on my list of guests to get on the show at some point.
Yeah. For sure. He's a legend amongst those in the know, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is really cool.
It is
I
cool.
wonder if he actually snuck those in there, or if Universal knew.
I know, because you think when we spoke to Adrian Gorton, when we asked him, he said, I'm sure there are things in there, but he couldn't really remember, but also it was a case of the Universal wouldn't let them, so...
Yeah.
Who knows?
Which is weird, isn't it? You'd think you're paying your artists, why not let them? But then I suppose it takes out the authenticity a little bit if they're marking it with their signature or whatever,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't really have that happening in any other park, you know.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Well, maybe we can ask him if we get him.
I will do my best.
Yes.
Indeed. All right. Well, let's go over to Seth for some little things.
This is Seth Kaburski, and I am back with another bi-weekly look at all the little things that are new around the Universal Orlando Resort. First thing, as you drive onto Universal property, you will notice that parking prices have gone up at Universal's garages. Standard parking is now $22 per day, and prime parking has gone up to $35 a day. Valet parking is the same price for now. And if you use valet, new automated kiosks are being installed so that you can speed your checkout at the end of the day. Inside CityWalk, you'll notice that the upcoming Voodoo Donuts now has its signage painted on the outside of its pink building. You also might notice that the Snapchat Spectacle vending machine has been removed from CityWalk and at other locations inside the parks. Let's next head inside Islands
Ridiculous.
of Adventure, where I took my first in-depth visit in a few weeks. So some of the things that were new to me might not be exactly new. For example, I rode Dr. Doom for the first time in quite a while and noticed that the single rider entrance has been moved from inside the arcade to a stairwell located to the left of the ride's main entrance. This should make it a little easier for people to find the single rider entrance, which does help save some time at that attraction. In other good news on Marvel Superhero Island, the Spider-Man ride recently got a refurbishment, and I'm happy to report that the fireball effect is back in good working order again. The only effect that I noticed that wasn't working was the floating box that gets zapped by Dr. Ock's green beam, but everything else is looking great at what is still one of my favorite rides of all time. Moving clockwise around the park, the Popeye River Raft ride recently came back from its seasonal refurbishment, and Dudley Do-Right has also had its refurbishment. That means all of the park's water rides should be in operation for the busy spring break season. I don't personally often eat at Burger Digs in Jurassic Park, but I did notice that they have a new signature burger. It's a barbecue burger with a mango barbecue and smoked Gouda topping. And inside the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, the Nighttime Lights of Hogwarts Castle show has returned. Start and end times for the shows are listed in the park map, but here's a hint. The first show is often up to 30 minutes before the scheduled start time. So if you arrive early, you can sometimes see it with less of a crowd. Better yet, wait until the very last show of the night for the best view with the most elbow room. And speaking of Hogwarts Castle, I've noticed that the projection domes inside the Forbidden Journey ride seemed brighter and sharper than they have in quite a while. I do not believe they have yet done the full upgrade to 4K 120 frame per second projectors like they have in Hollywood, but perhaps they have refocused or changed the light bulbs because I had one of my best rides on Forbidden Journey in quite a while, accepting the fact that the Dragon Breath is not currently operational.
Boo.
Over at Universal Studios Florida, we are still waiting for soft openings for Fast and Furious Supercharged to start. Hopefully that attraction will be accepting guests before Easter arrives. But in the meantime, you can now pose for a selfie with a lifelike statue of Vin Diesel, which has been positioned next to the car inside the gift shop at the end of the attraction.
That's right.
And while there has not been any new official word on the replacement Lagoon show that is coming to Universal Studios Florida, the remaining barges from the former Cinematic Spectacular show have now all been removed from the park. Elsewhere in the Universal Orlando Resort, the sign in front of the Sapphire Falls Hotel has been changed out with a new sign that also lists the upcoming Aventura Hotel, which will be opening up this summer. And across the street at Volcano Bay, you may remember that I recently mentioned the weight limit for the Kaientai Nui Serpentine drop slides was 230 pounds. Well, it seems that Universal has been doing testing with team members in hopes of getting that limit raised all the way up to 300 pounds. Okay, that's all for this time. I'll see you in another couple weeks. Until then, I'm Seth Kaburski from the Unofficial Guides, Touring Plans, Orlando Weekly, and Attractions Magazine, and I'm keeping an eye out on all those little things around Universal Orlando for you.
Every time one of those comes up, I just imagine them like with just a series of team members that are just 5 pounds heavier than the last. And this one guy down there with like a wrench. And like the one guy goes and he's like, all right, click, click, click. All right, next one, go. All right, wait, stop.
Imagine being the team members. It's like, yeah, this is rated for 230. You're 300. Give it a try. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty scary being a team member at a water park for sure. To, have to do strange stuff like that because I recently watched a documentary about Action Park in New Jersey, which is like the most dangerous water park of all time. And they did very similar things. They were like, "Hey, we'll give you extra $20 if you try out this slide."
$20, like
yeah,
$20 permanent brain damage. It evens out when you're a teenager. It's cool.
Crazy,
So.
but at least they're testing it on team members and not guests.
Yeah, they're doing seasonal hiring right now.
A temporary contract.
Yeah,
Very
2 weeks.
temporary.
Going back right to the beginning, is prime parking what preferred parking used to be?
Yes.
Jesus, then that's gone up because wasn't I assume we bought preferred parking the last time we went because we wanted to get out quick, if I remember. We wanted to be closer, so we didn't. So we spent more time in the park, and it was only I want to say it was $22, and that was
Something like that,
2015. So it's gone up $13 in nearly 2.5 years.
Ouch.
That's crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
That's got to be a little bit higher than inflation.
Yeah.
Uh,
How about
yeah.
that new burger?
Oh yeah, that
did
sounds
sound
pretty
good.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad the
Yeah.
Forbidden Journey's getting a bit of upgrades as well, because I know from when
Yeah.
we rode it last time, it was getting very dull and grainy, and the last few times we rode it is the most ill it's made me.
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
certainly
yeah.
made me slightly nauseous.
One of the screens had a hole in it, didn't it?
I don't remember that.
Pretty sure one of the screens down towards the bottom of it.
I don't take that much notice.
I get to the point now, though, when I know rides well, I start looking around.
Like Raymond when he spotted the puke on the bottom of it. And then went back a couple of days later. It's like, it's gone now. Good.
Yeah, a couple of days later. Though.
Well,
Yeah.
it was only when we went back a couple of days later. It
Yeah,
might have potentially
no,
been cleaned the next day. But
I've seen it like just straight up dirty too, so
Mhm.
it's good to hear for sure.
They definitely need to upgrade the projectors eventually on that.
agreed.
It's even if they change the bulbs out, I don't think it does much.
No.
And make it a little sharper, but
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. I know when we took the kids for the first time, and I'd been like really bigging up Spider-Man to the kids. Oh, it's amazing! You know, it's the best ride ever. And it'd been 2009, and even then with that grainy sort of proper film projection, it was quite bad actually. Even back then, when did they upgrade? It was like 2011, 2012.
Something like that,
It wasn't. We hadn't been
Yeah.
doing the podcast long, and it really was ghosting really badly. And I was quite disappointed because I've been getting the kids so excited for it, and then come off and went, it was a bit crappy actually because they need to replace those projectors.
Mm-hmm.
But now I just whinged that the 4K doesn't give you that same 3D that it did. But there you go.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Aye.
All right. Well, I can't stand not talking about it anymore. So we're going to go over to Tracy now for some information about the Voodoo Donut menu.
Well, I'm not going to tell you then. I'm going to keep it all to myself. Now we've finally managed to get our first look at some of the menu items that are going to be available at the Voodoo Donut location on CityWalk.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
So, very nice image that we're being sent. And
Mhm.
let's see. What have we got on here? Put your hands up. Give me a yell if you fancy any of these. This goes for everybody listening
Just-
as well.
Right, I'll just say all of them.
All of the above. So, oh, Captain, my Captain,
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
which
That's
looks
good to
like
me.
that's the
Captain Crunch one.
I know. I would say vanilla donut with Captain
James
Crunch.
enjoyed it 2 weeks ago.
We
Yeah.
have grape ape.
It looks so weird, and I want to try it.
It
Yeah.
looks really cool.
It looks
Grape
mouldy
donut.
I'm on the fence.
because it's blue, and I'm guessing it's kind of like the candy fake grape sort of flavor.
Bit like
Yeah.
grape jelly flavour.
I
Yeah.
think they're going more purple with it. Yeah, like
Yeah.
grape. So
Bacon maple bar.
Oh my god, that just looks so good.
Yes. I am going
Uh.
to risk a migraine and have that.
Darren, did I hear your indecision there?
yeah. Well, I've had like the same kind of donut at other places, and the bacon's
Voodoo
always
donut.
like disappointing. Not the kind of bacon I'd want on there.
I think
I
you
think I'd
got
want it like fresh cooked or something, and it's not.
Yes,
For-
yes,
Okay.
Yeah, it's still got you want crispy bacon, not chewy bacon.
yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Order extra bacon.
Okay.
Yeah. Portland cream. That looks really nice to me.
Mm-hmm.
It looks
Yeah.
like it's got two eyes.
It looks like a chocolate dipped Bavarian cream to me.
Yes, indeed.
Pac-Man.
A Memphis Mafia.
Right, that's the one. I'll hold my
Yes.
hand up to that. It looks amazing.
All the way. Yep.
Is that
That's the first one I'm trying for sure.
Yeah.
what's on there?
Is that? It looks like maybe peanut
I
butter.
was gonna say it looks like
Yeah.
peanut butter and chocolate drizzled chocolate chips.
I
Something
think
else.
it's banana. There's banana involved in there
Oh.
somehow because
banana.
this is the Elvis.
Of course, yes.
Oh,
Peanut
yes.
butter
Donut.
banana, yeah. Depends on whether it's
So-
real banana or like an artificial flavored banana cream.
Yeah, I think it's like banana chunks from what I remember hearing about
Yeah.
it with it. So
Yeah, that is peanut butter. Yeah.
We have a Neapolitan, so chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
yes,
Classic. Dirt.
That one looks pretty good too.
They're the ones that fell on the floor the night before. That looks good. That's what big flakes of dark chocolate by the looks of it.
I think it's Oreo, right?
Is it Oreo? Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that James
Yeah.
tried that one as well, or he said that was his favourite one of the two.
Who doesn't love good Oreo?
Me.
Really?
like
He hates them.
Can't stand him.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll take
Right.
your Oreo pieces.
It's supposed to be chocolate. Doesn't even taste of chocolate. Gross. A glazed old fashioned. Now that looks really nice. Sometimes simple works the best.
Yeah, aka the donut I can eat 20 of easily.
Just going back over, the Memphis Mafia is fried dough with banana chunks and cinnamon sugar covered in a glaze with chocolate frosting, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate chips.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. That's my second one.
Glazed old fashioned. Imagine those warm.
That's like a great breakfast donut.
Yeah.
They all are.
Yeah, true.
Triple chocolate.
You were like,
So chocolate donut, chocolate glazed, chocolate pieces.
I'll take it.
Looks like Cocoa Pebbles, maybe.
I
think
would
you're
eat
right.
that one.
Cocoa Puffs. That's what they are.
Too much chocolate for me. A no name.
Yeah.
Is that like a Rice Krispies peanut butter chocolate? Or is that coconut? Because that's going to make a big difference.
If
For
that,
me.
yeah, I'm with you there. I thought
Coconut, I'm out.
I thought it was roasted peanut chunks, but I don't know. It's a small image I've got.
Yeah.
Lee, do you
Give me
magic?
extra info on that one, Lee.
Chocolate, Rice Krispies, and peanut butter.
Oh, that's okay.
See, I got the
coconut.
eagle eye for donuts.
Yeah. Darren's like Sherlock when it comes to donuts.
I'm just seeing all these numbers.
There's a donut in danger. I must go help.
The one that Lee wants is the 8 Mile
Just purely for the name, I think it's awesome. It's just so
yeah.
clever.
M&M top.
Yeah, I
I'd
think
take
that's
it.
brilliant.
Genius. A mango tango.
I think looks really
Yeah.
nice.
That one looks awesome.
Is that like a bruleed mango cream on top of it?
Ooh.
It's either that or,
Looks like a
toasted meringue.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
yeah. Like a, there you go.
So that's
Mango
really
meringue.
sweet with a really sweet filling then.
Yeah, it will be.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I'll do it.
I'm not a huge fan of mango, but there's worse things like Oreos. And of course you have the image of the voodoo donut,
Which, of course, you have to try.
which is not the voodoo donut I have seen. This one's a chocolate dipped one,
That's the same one that's in Hollywood.
but the voodoo donut I've seen isn't glazed. It's just a sugar donut in the shape,
Okay.
and it doesn't have the target. It just has the
Interesting.
so.
Hmm.
So I'm a little disappointed actually because I don't want chocolate glaze. Yuck.
Is that one filled with anything?
Blood.
Yes. I'm not sure what, because I know James said he's never tried it because he doesn't like donuts with things in the
Raspberry
middle.
jam.
Yeah, it must be. It must be like a strawberry or
I
a
think it's-
raspberry.
I think it is.
Sounds good.
Yes, and don't forget dozens more. That's what I'm looking for.
Shut up.
Dozens more.
Says check out the lineup. We want to, but we don't know where.
Can't be long.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
thought it'd be long looking at it now.
I have heard speculation that before it opens proper though, it's going to be kind of like a soft opening with a cart outside.
Okay.
I'm okay with
I'm
that.
trying to remember where I heard that and I can't remember. But it's speculation. It might happen, it might not.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, they did it pretty successfully with the Cinnabon when that was going on.
Right.
So
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
I
they
think
did.
that's
You're
right.
right. Yes.
What they should
So-
do is a free donut as you come through security and you've had all that trauma. So here, recover with a free donut before it opens, and then
I still like Darren's idea of doing a donut theme to every restaurant in CityWalk.
yeah, I think that would be cool.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
Nice way to say hello to the neighbors, right?
Yeah, and also makes it unique. You can
Indeed.
still go to Universal Hollywood and then still come out to Orlando and go to Voodoo Donut because it would have different ones.
I think taking a step further, even do like rides.
That
Donut
would
ride.
be cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The mummy with real sand.
Rip Ride Rocket made with concrete.
The most boring donut. Riptide Rocket is just a plain
unglazed donut.
Yeah. That one, the last one at the office that you get, and you're like, oh man. Still eat it, but it's terrible.
I think that we should come up with a
UUOP
podcast
donut
eating
challenge. Just every one of them in half an hour.
One of each.
All right, I'll try it.
You got to take one for the team, are you?
Darren's already the self-proclaimed donut master, isn't he?
Oh, might have to challenge that crown, you know. I can eat donuts.
Like a donut sommelier.
Bring it on.
Yeah, there's
We'll
Darren.
go for
Like,
a donut contest. I'm never getting back on Harry Potter.
Smell the Oreo pieces. Yes. Slight tone of
smells me shoving them in.
Mango jelly there. Yes. Slight taste. Yes.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, you always got to spit out the first bite.
This one sat near the 8 Mile. 3 donuts away. Love that is.
So yes, if any of those have tickled your taste buds, shall we say? I like that. Yes. If you want to see an in-depth write-up about Voodoo Donut, head over to UUOpodcast.com.
Yes,
and
I've
more
done
there.
quite an extensive. We had a listener of ours who's been to the actual Portland one and did a write-up for a review of that, and then there's James sent some pictures over when he went to the one in Hollywood. And
Never ask me to do these things.
well, it's a bit of a trek.
I don't mind.
I don't mind either.
It'd be kind of cool if they did like a secret menu here.
Oh yeah.
Because they have the sanctioned Universal ones, and then little side menu.
Ah, they could do.
What would the under the counter collection?
Yes. The top shelf collection, shall we say?
Come to this back room.
Yes, because they are known for having some racy donuts.
It's behind a velvet curtain doused in a red glow.
There's a big picture of Darren in the back painting.
It's just a facade of a video store with a
not only to offend anyone, but it would
counter.
need to be a Greek man.
They come wrapped in brown paper.
Yeah.
Just plain brown paper.
Well, no, don't the actual ones come in a pink box and it says good things come in a pink box?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Don't get it.
Me either.
I don't know what he's getting.
Pocket.
Well,
Yes.
before this
Move on quickly.
before this devolves any further, let's go over to Jon Self for a report from a celebration of Harry Potter.
Hello, this is Jon Self, guest reporting for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast from rainy Orlando, Florida. Yes, it is raining. We're in the middle of a big storm right in the middle of Celebration of Harry Potter, but I wanted to give you the final day report from day 3 of Celebration of Harry Potter. Big thoughts. One, the film talent this week was amazing. They were clearly engaged. They thought it was wonderful. They participated with people. They were everything that you want the film talent to be. As opposed to one of the criticisms of Celebration of Harry Potter in previous years that the film talent wasn't always engaged. Maybe that's true, maybe that's not, but I can verify for you the 5 people who were here loved it. They thought it was wonderful and the talent was great. Just summarizing things from Celebration of Harry Potter. I mean, where else can you go to get a photo op and make yourself be Harry Potter on the front of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone? Those of you from the UK, I'm sorry you may not be familiar with that title, but we don't have here in the US Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I'll speak with Makusa and maybe Tom Felton and his character on Flash about the Philosopher's Stone later, but that's all we have. We learned a lot this weekend about special effects. There is a lot of special effects that you think are CGI and the Harry Potter things that are not. Don't want to ruin it for you.
Actually work.
The mail that comes flying into the house at Privet Drive, that's all mechanical, no special effects. You know, the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets, that's all mechanical.
Wow.
No special effects at all. I mean, where else can you go to find out about the latest Harry Potter related stuff in VR and anything that's the latest in the wizarding world? I would be remiss in concluding this report if I did not mention the cosplay that went on during this week. They were amazing people and characters. This is one of the few times that Universal lets people wear costumes. It was wonderful, amazing. People dressed up as all kinds of things that you wouldn't imagine. We even saw a boggart version of Snape. We saw so many different Lunas that we started making different names for Lunas. Like there was the Luna with the lion head or just the regular Luna. We called them the Funko Pop Collection. They even got the names of being known as the Lunatics. There were so many Lunas. Once again, just to repeat what I said in the Day 2 report, Saturday is the busiest day at Celebration of Harry Potter. The stage, the music stage, where all the main events are, is the busiest place to be for Harry Potter. Sunday today was much slower, much easier. The Toon Lagoon Amphitheater, where the panels were held there, was wonderful and relaxing, and it was very easy. Just to conclude, this weekend was something, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you definitely want to do, and they made sure you would come back. They unveiled the nighttime light show on Hogwarts Castle. It's only about a 3-minute show, and it's still going to be really crowded getting in there, but I can verify for you that my Hufflepuff wife thought it was great, and it was wonderful. As a Muggle, I thought it was a little rough to stand there for, an hour to wait for a 3-minute show, but it was amazing, and it celebrated all the houses, a familiar show that we're used to, and we should come to expect here at Universal Orlando the light show to be going on year-round, even though they haven't officially announced that, except through February. That is all from Universal Orlando on a rainy Sunday. Thank you all, and this is Jon Self out for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Thank you.
Hey, as a non-Muggle, standing in a 3-hour line to see a 3-minute show is rough.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. You could think of worse places to get stuck in a massive long line, couldn't you?
Well, it's more like a crowd crush. It's not so much a line, really. So that's the part I don't like about it.
Yeah, and it gets crazy. I always remember going back to where the first time we came over doing Phantasmic, and then you sat on benches. But once you get sort of around that time, it was the back end of September, we sort of, I think that, is it the Hollywood Hills Amphitheatre? I think that holds like 3,500 people. And once you get in there, and it was unreally warm.
Ew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it comes down to, that potential. If you're stuck in Hogsmeade in a throng of people and can't get out to get drinks, it wouldn't surprise me once you get into if it's going in the summer months, which I expect it to, that they might have some issues with medical emergencies.
Wouldn't surprise me.
That's pretty tight. Even with the sun down, Florida is pretty warm.
Yeah.
So it'll get humid here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, thanks, John, for going out there and recording for us. That was really cool.
It was interesting to hear it from someone who's not a Potter fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And still really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real. So, good deal.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Grabbed a butterbeer and the 3 broomsticks after a long day touring Hogwarts Castle? No? Then what are you waiting for? Let our team of experts help make your dream a reality. At Mouse Muggle Travel Company, we specialize in all things Universal Resort and promise to do our very best to put together a vacation package that fits your needs, wants, and budget. We specialize in Disney destinations as well. So, if you're ready to get started planning your next family vacation, let Mouse Muggle Travel Company do all the hard work for you. Just visit us at mouseandmuggle.com to fill out a no-obligation quote request or send an email to info@mouseandmuggle.com. And remember, whether you're a mouse or a muggle, Mouse Muggle Travel Company can help make your next vacation simply magical.
All right, well, let's go over to Chris for a question from a listener.
Yep. So we got a question from Marc, and the question goes as stated. Through the whimsy of nerd thought experiments, you get to spend 1 month living in Universal Orlando around the clock, day and night. Which land at which park, including Volcano Bay, will you set up your fanboy or fangirl tent in? Now, some things to consider. You got to factor in food, entertainment, music, restrooms, alongside the rides. So we need to be practical in our absurd flights of fancy, after all. So, Darren, why don't you start us off?
Now, did we assume that Marc meant in this question that you would only get to live in that land and nowhere else? Or was that just base camp?
I asked you that, and you
Yes.
said we only get to stay in one
I was
land.
just checking how everyone else interpreted
I
it.
think we should. That's how I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's how I read it.
Yeah.
So I had a stroppy stomp around the house because I wasn't happy.
It wasn't going to be that easy.
Yep. Yeah, you will be affixed with an electric collar that will keep you within a designated area. And another thing we did kind of specify is the parks around the area, like the Central Park and Battery Park. Well, Central Park specifically kind of touches 3 different lands. So
Yeah.
if you pick any of those, Central Park's included,
Yeah.
which is pretty important for me because that's where I'm camping out. And I'm going to be attached to The Simpsons
You were right.
I called
Tracy
that.
called it.
for my nourishment and beer. So at least I get that out of there. I get the Simpsons awesome menu to eat. I even have a few healthy options so I don't die at the treehouse, Lisa's Tea House of Horrors. That kind of thing. And as far as where I'm sleeping, that's the time train.
Yes.
And I know you can get in there because when they originally did the opening for Back to the Future, they had that there and they had everybody in the train. So
Awesome.
So yeah, I'll definitely be camping out inside the train. I think that'll keep me out of the elements. And once it gets too hot, I can just hang out, at Moe's. Have a nice cold one.
Yeah.
So you gave up rides for food.
Yes, I guess I'll ride The Simpsons and just pretend I'm Back to the Future. I don't
You
know.
got Kang Kodos as well.
That's true.
Yeah, and I get to hang out with Doc Brown, which is pretty cool. He hangs out
That
over
is
there
awesome.
a lot. So
And you get to become a master of carnival games.
Yeah, there is
Oh,
that. You've got that
yeah.
entertainment as
Yeah.
well.
there you go.
See, I said before we started recording, it's a shame because when I originally looked at this, I was up until very recently, Springfield wasn't its own separate land. It was part of World Expo, and it'd have been a no-brainer for me to have Men in Black in there as well.
Yeah. I didn't think about that until you mentioned it, but I was like, oh, well, I guess I don't get Men in Black, but
But yeah, Springfield's you've got you say you've got Duff Gardens, you've got a nice area to chill out in front of the lagoon because it's really nice down there. You've got your food it's probably the most plentiful place with all different options in the park. When you think you've got Bumblebee Man, you've got your donuts, and then everything that's in Fast Food Boulevard, you're not going to get bored quickly. That's for sure.
Nope.
yeah.
Little
You got
snack
Central
bits
Park.
and
Relax
Quickie
out there.
Mart.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good
Tracy, what about you?
Right.
This is the one I couldn't call.
So there was a lot of back and forth with this.
Oh my god.
Because I was just having a rampage because I'll be honest, I'll actually go to the end of my speech. I got a bit upset by this question because I'll be honest, you know how seriously I take these things.
Yeah, a little too seriously at times.
Because to be quite honest, I would be so bored after one day in one area alone that the thought of 30 days in the same area, I would be demented. Right? So I've been very grumpy since this. So I did have a place picked out.
You've gone for Zeus Landing because you've got all the books you can read.
I did have this place picked out, and then I went, no. For a specific reason. That I'll come to later. And then about 20 minutes before we started recording, I went, hang on a minute. I'm sticking with that one.
Oh my god.
So it's been an experience. So I have opted for the studios.
Okay.
I really, really wanted islands. I looked around. Without the obvious, I couldn't make it work. So I ended up going for New York
Oh, interesting.
because you've got a cool ride in the Mummy.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to study everything in that queue line and get to know it really well, read everything.
Plus, you can get underneath and go and see the original bits of Kong if you want as well.
Yeah. So you've also got a nice place to sit, nice green area in, as I've just found out, Gramercy Park.
Gramercy Park. Is
Yes. Battery Park and Central Park are actually next to each other, lagoon
it?
side.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So-
yeah, that's I think we did get that figured out. Oh, Luna chimed in. She agrees.
Of course, because she likes a park, somewhere to go pee.
Now you've got to stick with me with this bit. So you've got Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon. Not Jilly. That's
Jilly
his sis-
Famine.
That's his sister. She's been the diet. So just, I have no idea what the ride's like. I've heard what's going on, but it's it's indoors. It's air conditioned. You have places to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You've got entertainment in the form of the Ragtime Gals. Hashtag the panda if you want to be entertained for 30
That's
days
your
by
exercise.
that. Well, that's
You
true.
can do like your daily exercise with hashtag the panda.
After eating donuts on your way in.
No, because you're in there already.
So you've also got the Blues Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Great entertainment. And if you can borrow the car, awesome. You can sleep in the back seat of that.
That's a good point.
Options for eating are really good. You've got Finnegan's.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Louis Italian.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And Starbucks. But they do serve other stuff that's not coffee. So you can chill out and find shade in Sting Alley. Climb the walls in the alley opposite. Can't remember what that alley's called. Yeah, Lee can't either.
I don't know. I didn't know which one you're on about. Where the toilets are.
No,
Where
no.
Where the wall climb is.
It's a wall climb. On the same side as the Mummy, going down towards the lagoon.
Yeah, but I'm usually steering my kids away from there.
You got an arcade there. Yeah.
Good point.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you got the arcade. When you do go demented, by day 3, you can go and talk to the statue of Lou Wasserman.
Okay.
Gaze across the lagoon longingly at the areas you're not allowed in for the next 30
Well,
days.
isn't the view straight across from their Springfield?
Yeah.
So
You can wave to
I
Darren.
can wave to Darren. Yeah.
Maybe we can like kite each other food back and forth.
There's a Christmas shop.
There is.
There is. And it's on the parade path. So you've got entertainment.
Interesting.
Ooh.
And I do believe that's where one of the stop dance spots is as well in New York.
There you go, a bit more exercise. Now, the reason I almost disregarded this area was due to the lack of restroom facilities.
No.
Because you go there and we always go around to San Fran, to the water,
Yeah.
company. But what I figured is...
The Gotham toilets are in there.
Yeah.
What now?
Down the alley where the arcade is.
I don't know this.
You should
I've
know
never
this.
been in
We've
them.
even done a bloody episode, and it was someone's top. It was in someone's top 5. I think it was Hunters.
Right. I don't listen to you. Why am I going to listen to anybody else?
Well, he said something I was going to have to bleep out.
Oh! Anyway, what I'm figuring is there's 2 sit-down restaurants in there. There must be toilets in there.
There is. I took Jade and the ones in Finnegan's last
There
time.
you
we
go
were there.
then.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, Finnegan's is weird.
if
They're
not,
out the back and they're kind of like to the end of the bar.
Yeah.
if not, there
But
was
they're there.
bushes.
Yeah, those Gotham ones, and no one knows they're there, so they should be immaculate.
Well, there you go then. I didn't
And
know.
a full bar at Finnegan's, so that 30
Yep.
days is going to go by real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Or
then,
you'll be dead.
and then 30 days to recover. So, yeah, I went for New York.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's a good pick. Lee, what about yourself?
I thought New York was that good a pick that I'll be joining you there.
I said,
Guys are made for each other.
do you know what I said? I bet we've got the same one.
For exactly the same reasons. You've got The Mummy's a decent ride. You've got Jimmy Fallon, all right, the ride's not really... Well, I don't know, I haven't ridden it, but from what we've heard, it's not up to that much.
Sorry.
But you've got the Ragtime Gals and the Blues Brothers. Everyone knows how much I love my live entertainment. You've got the couches in Jimmy Fallon as well, somewhere you can sleep.
Yeah, you got the entertainment pass you can get for that, too.
Yep.
So.
Mm-hmm.
They're all day.
Just everything that Tracy said. That's why I chimed in with a few bits and bobs. I did go somewhere. See, everyone probably expected me to either go Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley, and I was like, there's
That
not
was what I was saying
enough
with the
to
obvious.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's enough diversity in New York to keep you entertained for that length of time that
And
you're not
with food,
riding a
not that
ride
bored.
over and over again. Yeah. And then maybe after 15 days, it might put me off the wagon and end up drinking.
15 days. I'm talking 15 minutes for me.
So there you go. That was easy, New York.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I said if anyone's gonna have the same as me, it would actually be Darren. Was what I said.
Yep, you did. And I said. And yeah, and also don't forget the Mummy gift shop has clothes as well. So if you need some extra clothes,
I think most areas
They're
probably
not-
have clothes in
they're
them at
not
some
the
point.
most fashionable, but You know.
You see with Tracy walking around drunk in a dashiki.
That was a cackle.
She'll be sitting in that. Isn't there like a big mummy throne from one of the films in there? She'll be sitting on that.
Sitting on the throne after I've been looking for the toilets.
Queen of New York.
Bottle on each arm. Oh, let's go. You shall be judged.
Oh God.
Oh.
Nice.
Come on
Good
then,
stuff.
Christopher.
Yes. So when I was picking mine, I thought about all the different things we had to think about. And I actually learned a little bit about the place I picked.
Ooh.
Just because I did not know it's separated into different lands.
I said it'd go there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Now, I went there for a certain reason, right? So Volcano Bay is the pick.
Yep.
And again, there's 4 different lands over there. So the reason why I picked Volcano Bay is I love the water. So typically during the summertime, you'll catch me on the water 9 out of 10 times every weekend. So I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's stay by the water. So I particularly picked Rainforest Village, and that has everything I need to survive. So it has the boat bar, and that's about it. That's all I need to survive. No, I'm kidding. It has a boat bar, Feasting Frog.
Yep.
I think I will get tired of tacos, but I'll try my best. It has a few slides in there. It has the Fearless River.
Yeah.
It has a little lagoon, so when I just want to hang out and chill.
Cool.
And for sleeping, I have cabanas. I have giant cabanas. I can have huge
Nice.
parties with all my friends coming over. So
Yeah, with your little mini fridges in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I'll live that rainforest life.
Awesome.
I think this is quite good now that Chris hasn't been a member of the team that long. Yeah, we can call him. I called where you would pick,
yes.
Chris. I said you would go Volcano Bay.
Can I just point something out?
Yes.
At the end of the month, Chris is going to be the only one anybody's going to want to be near because he's got bathing facilities.
Yeah, that's very true.
I have got this. How do we bathe?
No, that's very true.
He's going to be very wrinkled and look like a prune, but he's going to be
Yes.
clean.
Darren's going to stink of like crusty burgers and
Beer.
Duff beer.
Oh, maybe we can get like the dishwashing sink in the back or something.
It's not your dish you need to
Quick
wash.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I toyed between New York or Marvel Superhero Island.
Really?
Yeah,
Food options are horrendous.
they were, and that's what put me off in the end.
Yeah.
Because I thought you've got an arcade, you've got 4 rides, but I wouldn't ride one of them. 3 decent rides.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man's terrible.
Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots isn't a ride.
No, talk about for food.
Dippin' Dots is not
yeah.
food. You cannot say that because you wouldn't allow your children to eat that, so it's not a meal.
There's an Auntie Anne's pretzels in there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh
So you
wait,
have,
there's one in New
dinner
York.
and dessert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's
There's Annie Ann's Pretzel in New York. You guys are all set there.
Yes,
yeah,
there is.
cool.
Yes. We already commented on the other day because it nearly bagged
Oh,
us because
yes, you
it's
said
the wrong
yes.
colours.
Yeah. You've got the comic book store, so you've got plenty of books to read to keep you amused. It was tough, but it come down to the food options not being as good as New York.
And you do have some better clothing options there. So.
True.
Huh. It would actually not be bad to stay at any of these places for a month. I don't think.
Universal, if you're listening, put us up. We'll do it and we'll vlog it. It'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
We'll podcast, we'll vlog, we'll do whatever you want
We'll even bathe
at the end of it.
at the end of it.
No promises.
Chris, did you have an honourable mention? Because I know you were mentioning it before we started recording.
I kind of was looking at New York as well.
Ah,
But,
yeah.
that didn't really go too into it. But the food options there are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if I had to pick a second, it would probably be New York too.
Yeah. It's
Nice place to be.
It is. It's just got the one area that's got a wide range of different food and entertainment and stuff. It's just got. You're not going to get
A bit of
bored as
everything.
easily.
And it has the ride to ride. You know, one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Springfield's awesome with food. Just I don't know. I think I'd go crazy riding the Simpsons ride all the time.
Yeah.
I just won't be. I'll just be chilling in the park. The DeLorean.
Duff.
Yeah, I mean, Duff. Across the road for a burger. Duff. Down the road for a taco. Duff. Over the road for a donut. Duff.
Darren will be
I'll be
filling up
happy.
Mr. Fusion with Duff.
He's going and staring at the
He
DeLorean.
did use beer cans.
Blocking other tourists from touching it.
Yeah.
They do it all the time. It makes me angry.
Yeah.
Don't touch the DeLorean.
I've got to say, though, this has made me scrutinise the park. And it's made me realise that I need that diversity.
Of course you do.
And I don't actually think I could spend a month in the parks every single day.
No.
In fact, I know I couldn't. Which is another reason why I was so grumpy. So
She took it
I mean,
to heart.
I did.
I will if somebody will pay me for it.
That's it. Yes, Universal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody.
Well, anybody. Yeah, fair enough.
UUOP on site.
It would be a cool social experiment. They do like for those in, I don't know whether you have that, but I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here, but in Universal.
Oh, yeah.
Something I did actually realise by doing all this research, Hollywood area
There's nothing.
studios is now basically dinner and a show.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah, but that's it. It's dinner and a show.
Yeah.
Mel's,
Hollywood.
Hello Kitty.
Get a sweet hat at Brown Derby.
Yeah.
Schwab's.
Horror makeup. Schwab's that isn't
That's
open most of
barely
the time
open.
anyway. Yeah, there's nothing in that area
Yeah.
now.
Prop shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Unless it's Horror Nights time, then that would be a little different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
If we-
Cool. It was
Definitely.
cool.
I think so. And if we all end up together in New York, then we can, just like remake the Newsies in Sting Alley. I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah. We could learn all Ragtime Girls songs and take over.
Oh, that would be, yeah. I'll be up for
Oh,
that.
no, what have I done?
I'd be up for
Oh,
that.
Lee's brain's going now. What have I done?
We need to do the UUOP Barbershop Quartet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and can this be in October? Because that will just make it even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have more nights on some of those nights.
You'd have, 2 or 3 houses in there and a scare zone.
Yeah.
And we can create
That'd
our
be
own
great.
Oktoberfest
Cool.
in the park.
All right. Let's go on over to a rumor mill with Alicia.
Hi, this is Alicia Stella with news from the Rumor Mill. Today I have some exclusive information about the new Harry Potter ride being built at Islands of Adventure. The new ride will in fact be a roller coaster, but that much we already knew. From recent permits, it looks like the ride manufacturer will be Intamin. They previously did the ride system for Escape from Gringotts, but I believe this ride will be a more traditional coaster train style. We can expect several launches throughout the attraction, zooming us past well-themed exterior scenes, as well as a few key indoor scenes sprinkled throughout the ride. Most of the track will take place outside, but unlike the empty, unthemed land of Dragon Challenge, this ride will feature fleshed-out show scenes, set pieces, and even animatronic characters outside. Also from the permits, we learned that a company called Life Formations will be working on creative elements for the attraction. They specialize in animatronic and moving figures and have experience with weather-resistant figures made specifically for outdoor attractions. Like I said before, the ride will feature a few inside scenes, most notably one scene in a very large building that will be hidden behind the Hogsmeade train station. I don't know what will happen inside the building, but it looks like it exits right into a launch and reverse section, and that'll send you into another smaller inside scene before launching you back out and through a track switch onto a long, curvy section of track. At one point near the end of the ride, what looks like the flying Ford Anglia will ride along beside us for a moment.
Whoa.
The ride is going to take up the entire footprint from Dragon Challenge, with track reaching all the way to the back wall of the area, as well as directly up to the exterior queue for Hogwarts Express. None of the track will be very high, so shouldn't be too visible from Hogsmeade, keeping the theming more realistic and less obtrusive than Dragon Challenge. In fact, much of the coaster will take place low to the ground, only overlapping itself a couple times, and when it does, it will be themed as bridges passing overhead. There will also be a fair amount of rockwork around several of the turns, to help block your view of different parts of the ride. The old Dragon Challenge queue building and load stations are remaining. The 2 load stations from the old ride will now be linked together to form a single L-shaped piece of track. Not sure if load and unload will then be split between the 2 stations, or if one half will be used as a show scene, either for the beginning or the end of the ride. We'll have to wait and see on that. The exterior queue will remain mostly the same, with the exception of some new switchbacks added where the metal detectors used to be near the back of Hagrid's hut. While we still do not know what the story for the ride will be, with the sheer number of hundreds of trees they plan to plant, it certainly could be themed as the Forbidden Forest. But it's also possible the ride will actually remain themed around the Triwizard Tournament. The queue building entrance looks like it will remain virtually unchanged, keeping the castle tower and even the flags hanging on the bridge leading inside. Some scenes that could be included, if this were in fact the Tri-Wizard, might be a scene in the hedge maze taking place inside the show building behind the train station. We could find the Portkey, and that could send us hurtling backwards into a dark graveyard scene, the second smaller show building, and we might get to see Death Eaters and Voldemort before being launched back into daylight for all the fast coaster bits. That's just one possibility, and how it was described to me would certainly make for an exciting ride. Regardless of the story, this is looking to be a great addition to the Wizarding world, and as far as theming goes, this is going to fit into the world a heck of a lot better than the previous ride. I'm going to miss the dragons, but I'm super excited to see this immersive new coaster take shape. That's all for now. Be sure to check out the monthly Rumor Mill articles at UUOpodcast.com. See you next time.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
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 Like, I was all for a Forbidden Forest attraction, but if they did it with the Portkey thing, makes total sense for the backwards and forwards sections.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favourite bits from that film and the book, so I'd be well up for that.
So
That
this
does
is
sound pretty cool.
the roller coaster manufacturer is not the same one from How to Train Your Dragon, right?
No, did she say it was Intamin? It's the same ones
Yeah.
that did Gringotts.
Gringotts. Okay. Interesting.
Excited
Yeah.
to find out what it actually is, but it
Yeah.
certainly sounds exciting.
Yeah, either way, with all those elements, it's definitely something that we haven't seen before, and it should kind of quiet people about screens and whatnot. I
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
it sounds a little bit more like a roller coaster too. Which is
Yeah.
kinda cool.
yeah, like roller coaster with show scenes, and that's just awesome. Like it's a
Something-
really plush themed out coaster, and I'm glad they didn't take a VR approach to it.
Yes.
That would have really been a bummer.
Well, it's taken a step back to more like what the Mummy was or is.
Yeah, an outdoor mummy.
I am
Yeah.
excited if that's what it turns out to be.
Yeah,
Cool.
sounds pretty awesome.
It does.
Yeah.
All right, and I think we'll end the show on some more good news here. Well, the official dates for this year's Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando have not been officially announced, but the park hours for September have been released, and the first short hours day is September 14th, which looks like it will be the opening of the event, and we expect it to end on the first weekend of November.
It's about the
So,
same as
extending
it
it.
was last year, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it was the 16th or 17th, but that just might be, how the weekend
Yeah.
falls and whatnot. So.
I think the thing this year to look at the Horror Nights dates, Darren, I'm sure you'll agree, is maybe not necessarily when it begins and when it finishes, but whether they start including more days midweek.
Yeah, which is another rumor that we've heard that from what we've heard that Thursdays might be included as well.
Okay.
I think they
I
need
wish-
to. They've got to. With how popular it's been over the last few years, that there isn't the room in the park to try and put more houses in. It sounds like they're not going to push it over into islands anymore. They've got to do something to combat those lines.
Yeah, and even the much less busy Hollow Scream opens on Thursdays
Okay.
here, so it makes a lot of sense for them to do it. So
Yeah, and they
Could have
know
sworn
it.
they had open on Thursdays sometimes. There was never Thursday that Horror Nights was open.
I'm trying to
they're
think. Darren, what night?
there-
What night did we do
there
the
might have
RIP
been.
tour? Wednesday.
I was going to say it's a Wednesday.
Was a
I
Wednesday.
Wednesday in my head.
yeah, it just wasn't every.
Probably
I
like
guess it
Prime.
wasn't every Thursday or every Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
So now
when
I'm
we did it,
confused.
yeah, it was the last. We were there for the last week, and it was Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I think. Because we did Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because we were going to go Friday night, but our ticket didn't actually cover it.
Yeah.
And we were enjoying it that much that we actually toyed with the idea of forking out the $200 or whatever it was just to go back for a few hours on the Friday night.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm on the site too.
It'd be interesting to see
it
if
took
Yeah,
on
they
the
had
calendar.
a few. They definitely had a few Thursdays. They even had Monday and Tuesday. What I'm looking at here. So
they need to just do it all week for the entire run.
yeah, they only. It
Agreed.
looks like they only didn't do 2 Thursdays last time. 2
Really?
Wednesdays and 2 Thursdays. So yeah.
The thing I'm looking forward to seeing is what they're going to do with the shows now.
Yes.
There's
And then
a
apparently
kind of
there's something come out that does state it will be shows plural.
Good.
Oh yeah.
So obviously we're expecting Academy of Villains to come back. I think that's a shoe-in at this
Yeah,
point.
I would
It's
say
what
so.
they do with that second one. I
No,
still
I hope
say...
they
Sorry, go on,
keep
Chris.
Academy where they're at, right? I think we talked about this at some point. But I mean, they should keep it where it's at, that more intimate space, as opposed to moving it to, where Bill and Ted was, even if that's even there, this year. Because it's a great show, and then they really engage their audience. It's awesome.
Yeah. And it's a good place to do it. Like, when you look from 25, that's where the Carnival of Carnage, or Jack's, was it Carnival of Carnage? Is that what it's called? Or the Carnage Returns, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing is do what I've suggested for a long time, and that's open your horror makeup show, but ramp it up for Horror Nights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely
Make
agree.
it, it's
100%.
It's on the borderline of, if you get Robin and Summer in there, it's borderline adult humor anyway.
Yeah.
just take it that notch up.
Have some of your scare actors coming in and
Yeah.
wandering the aisles.
I don't understand why they don't utilize it.
Yeah. And they even have like the people doing the makeup
I
there
know.
for everyone at Horror Nights. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I-
kind of makes sense. Even if they did that, it was just like a behind the scenes show on how they get ready for Horror Nights that year.
That would be perfect.
yeah.
I would sit and just watch somebody get that makeup on.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I just don't understand why they don't use it.
It's crazy. Because they got to
It
do the
would even
media.
be like a nice people eater too.
Yeah. And you could run it, how many times? How long is horror makeup? It's about half an hour.
That 25
So if you do it
minutes, half
once
hour.
every hour, just to give the people time, you're still running it sort of half a dozen times a night. Are you? Give or take. 4 or 5 or 6 times. I think it makes sense. It'd be interesting. It will be interesting to see what they
There's
do.
obviously a good reason why they don't.
I think maybe because it's run by your full-time team members, your actors,
Maybe.
probably pay them more. It probably comes from something like that,
Who
Yeah.
knows?
rather than your minimum wage scare actors. But then you've got to
I
think.
don't
You
know.
think
I'm
about.
sure the show people are getting paid a little bit
That's
more than
true.
that we're doing Bill and Ted and
Yeah.
that, that kind of thing. So I don't know. Yeah, there must be something logistical, I'm guessing. Just because that theater is pretty small.
It is. But Darren, we've got to
So-
be getting close to a house announcement at some point. Hadn't we already had one this time last year?
In March, did we?
I'm sure. What was the first house that got announced last year?
You're asking me this. I
Shining.
just got a puppy. I haven't even slept.
Was it The Shining?
Yeah, I think it was The Shining, but when was it? Was it March? That's pretty early. I think we were waiting for a while.
It was May.
May.
Yeah.
So we got
So we're a
while.
couple of months away yet.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that. From what the rumors that I've heard, sound like they could be pretty fun. So
Yes, I'm going to cry. I'm not going to be happy. I said I wasn't happy last year with some of the houses in. If the rumours that are coming true this year, I'm going to be even less happy.
yes, indeed. So I think that's going to wrap up the show this time.
Yeah, it has been a good one, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So of course, for every good show, I can't get an ending right. So. For Lee, Tracy, and Chris, I'm Darren, and this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Stranger Things.
Cut, print. That's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.